Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. I got a new gaming headset. My dad got me some new gaming microphone here. I got my portable switch over here. There's a chance that I won't be on too long. I'm just trying to unlock
Well
Mega
done.
Digievolution. Alrighty. I don't really
Good,
need
good.
to worry about staying in that one spot. So I have to go down there. So right now I'm only crap. I'm
Ready to
only
go.
focused. Hold on. I'm gonna lower my headsets by um lowering the TV real quick. And give me a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna put the sound through the TV because I'm not gonna listen to any music at this time. I'm just gonna stream and I will be doing a let's play very soon of this game. I just want to finish the content that's already out. So yeah, you may see a few here and there on this part of the let's play. Well, okay, this is not really a let's play. This is just me trying to get to that point after I beat Endgame. Maybe I should have been doing this off stream. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think if whenever the stream uploads or if you decide to respond on the
Wow.
stream. I had a rough day, so did my sister and dad, but I feel like the reason that rough day
Preparations complete.
started, it's usually because when me and my dad watching politics and I look up certain things that he don't fully pay attention to what I'm bringing up. Um,
Black got to Earth injured.
apparently,
They tried to protect me, but
I looked
now
it
they're
up,
hurt.
and
Don't worry, I'm on it.
yeah, Trump got impeached again.
Black
This
Chromosome
would
should
be
feel it
like
for
his
now,
third
but I'll
time
need to
this
get some
year, I
proper
believe.
medical treatment later. Good.
Because
Thank
if I
you.
remember how many times he got
Now it's time for
impeached
me to do
this
my part.
year,
Can I have that tool?
it was twice. And so that means
Now that the
now,
generator's activated, this
recently,
place
it
is
might
safe.
have been the second
All the
one that
Digimon
they
in
were
the area should be
notifying
gone.
us.
I'll
Or
take
it
Black
could have been a
Automon to
third
Dr. Simmons.
impeachment this
They
year.
need rest and proper treatment.
So
They're
basically,
my guardian angel,
Trump
after all.
has, from last year, he had 20 or 19. I don't remember. Last year, I believe he did have. Hold on. I'll find out right now. Hold on, guys. Because Trump is already on the verge of being annihilated, I mean. Yeah, I know some people don't like that. I'm saying Trump is gonna get taken down sooner or later. Yeah, because all he needs is the right amount of impeachments,
Much
meaning he
appreciated.
lose all his power and privileges, and that'll make it like where he's vulnerable when all those impeachments are done. So apparently he needs 30 impeachments, if I remember correctly, and then he gets moved out of office, meaning he loses all the privileges. And once they finish the impeachment, they would basically vote him out, or other Republicans would try to vote him to stay. But I mean, not really stay. They basically, one side is voting to impeach him. They already got close. They just need a few more votes of impeachment, and they can take away all his power and privileges, meaning it would make it easier for them to take him out and stuff. How many impeachments did Trump had last year in 2020? Okay. Uh, they said he had zero impeachments. Not that time. How many impeachments did Trump have in 2025? Alrighty. Boom. Go to AI mode because that's usually where you're able to find out. They're saying he has not been impeached in 2025. That's not what other sources that are usually legitimate had said. How many impeachments did how many impeachments did the president have in 2025? So, okay, here we go. In 2025, there were efforts to impeach President Donald J. Trump in the U.S. White House, the U.S. House of Representatives, with specific resolution filed in April and December, leading to votes advancing some articles, but no successful impeachments were where the White House, where the House impeaches and the Senate's convicts occur. As of impeachments proceeding are ongoing and complex with past president impeached only once or twice by the House but never removed by the Senate. Okay, here it is. Some of the information. So in April 2012, in April 2025, House Resolution 353 H.Res 353 was introduced impeaching President Trump for high crimes and misdemeanors, including abuse of power, bribery, and tyranny, according to Congress.gov, which is the actual information, legitimate information, by the way, guys. Congressional AI Green. Wait, the person's name is AI Green. Filed H.Res 939, citing abuse of power, threats against lawmakers, and undermining the judiciary, as reported by House.gov. That means that's two impeachments there. A significant portion of the House, 140 members, voted to advance these articles, showing increased support for impeachment. Notes free speech for people. That's something he got impeached for. House impeachments. The House of Representatives votes on articles of impeachment like a grand jury indictment. So let me check some. Is there a chance this year in 2026 will Trump be indicted later this year or mid this year. Oh shit. So what happened is basically, and I believe this is what my dad was trying to explain to me, is that he only has two impeachments this year. But the reason why Trump has only two impeachments this year, when last year was already starting his first term early last year. Um, turns out they were they were thinking about impeaching him last year, but this year he got two impeachments. Not one, two. But if I remember correctly, they did somewhat impeach him last year, or maybe it was just like it said in the phone and the internet, where they had plans to negotiate for impeachment against the president, like to agree to impeach him last year. But now, this year, they are starting the impeachment, which I think they should have done the whole time last year. He did have maybe what, three impeachments last year. I don't know, because he was convicted of doing multiple crimes. Okay, he has threatened other leaders from other countries, and the only side he has praised was Putin and Kim Jong Un, and then nothing else. The leader of China, Trump tried to make a deal with them in his first term when he was president for the first time in forever, as the worst president in history because he also put Spanish kids in a cage in his first time in office and took their parents, let their parents stay in the house, right? Or deport them. So he would either he would have been deporting the parents or putting them in jail. And these are Spanish Mexicans that aren't like last year he was making it look like someone from Venezuelan was a Mexican gangster, not a Venezuelan. Or he would just say like, "Oh, this Venezuelan father has committed crimes. He's part of a gang. Look at the pictures of a tattoo on his hand." Through a paper. Wow, is that enough evidence? Not really. If it's fake, it ain't really any evidence, and it's not really something that he can get away with. So now I understand what my dad was actually mentioning to me, and but I looked up stuff on the internet that Congress and senators actually do have the power to take him out. It's just they have to get him impeached to a point where they can take away enough privileges to a point where they can now take him out, you know? Now I think I understand what my dad was trying to tell me.
Great.
And so I'm gonna wait until tomorrow until, because there's a chance I might. What the hell? Oh, just play game notification. Yeah, guys, I use apps. Sometimes I use money apps, and there is a very good app right now so far, and that is Just Play. You. Okay. While I am heading towards the destination, gonna have to wait until I head to the destination to a boss fight. Put that there. I think now I know what my dad was trying to
Great.
tell me. Oof. I may need to get some Tylenol. And of course, I only had one can of Pepsi. I didn't drink no Pepsi the whole year last year. I had one Pepsi sometime last year because I wanted to make sure I have a little more control of myself. So that way I don't let caffeine completely take me over. Because I learned about how it affects me because I have I have disabilities and disorders and all that sort of stuff. See, what I'm trying to do. Wait a minute, he's already in his second form? What the hell? He's already in his ultimate form. What? Am I already at that point where he's using his next form? Oh, that means I'm definitely getting there soon. Because, my Digimon are pretty high powered and stuff. Here I go. Oh, and guys, yeah, I'm not there yet, by the way. I'm just kidding. But, yeah. I know how Trump
You're
is
back.
trying to
Great
start
work out there. The
a
route to the Tokyo
conflict. He's
Metropolitan
already
Government
starting a
Building is
conflict
secure.
with
We can head to
Venezuela.
Nishi Shinjuku from there.
But here's another
And
thing I
take a
learned.
look at this. Here's a miniaturized version of an electromagnetic net
If there's
generator.
a
This bad boy
chance
may be small, but
that
it packs a punch.
if the country were to turn
Amazing! Wouldn't
against
you agree?
someone in
I
the
sure
United
think so.
States,
But it can only
it
be
would
used
probably end
once
up
before the
being
battery is
Trump,
drained.
the
So even
president.
I haven't had a you folks.
And if he gets taken
The
out,
route behind
oh yeah, he's screwed. Uh, Man, I wish I had I wish I had the time to hang out with one of my friends, Kratos. Because he knows how I work some ways. Because actually, no, he knows how I am in a lot of ways because autism.
Hey, look at that.
But that makes his son has a lot of
The treasure.
some of what I have. But for autism, his son is fully autism. And a lot of ADHD and a lot of hyperactive attention disorder. I have a full on hyperactive, but
So Titamon absorbed the power of the treasure, huh? That thing contained Chronomon's ability.
always because I just want to uh, uh, with can team of megas. Um, and then I could start off doing episode 1 of the main content solo off stream. I mean, it's gonna be solo regardless. But I want to make sure I get to the point where I'm able to do episode 1, and then once I get that done with this here, because this character, my main save, I am planning on making that progression that I can live stream. And probably I'll probably record my reaction to the story, because let me tell you guys right now, the ending is pretty sad, but in a way happy, of the original main story. I'm saying, but I'm trying not to get to that ending. Um, I just want to get my Digi-Evolution, and whenever I hang out with my friend, getting on tomorrow, because I did let him know that
based on the readings from your Digivice,
it's
probable that an extremely minor space-time disturbance is underway. The very space
there's a chance
that sparked the anomaly that erased
5
Dr.
up,
Yuki, your adopted
and
father,
I'll see if I can.
As for the cause, I'd say it's
Sometimes I actually am somewhat lazy with bringing
little is known about
complete.
such phenomena.
Plus, I have a
Guess they are literal disruptions to the laws
switch.
of time and space. There's no predicting what will happen if we ignore
My phone I can bring up really simple and easy. All I have to
do something. Shinjuku's in real trouble.
Gonna need to bring a drink to my room, because to take a certain pill called Ingrezza.
Energy here even helped cheer me up after.
So I'm gonna be taking a medication known as Ingrezza. It's a pill. And the reason why I take that pill is because when I get triggered, I just get tics. I don't get any postures, but there are times to be able to get any sleep.
The treasure is
Build up in me somewhat overwhelming anxiety that I am now confused about the amount of anxiety I have, because for some reason there's part of me that says that I might have full overwhelming anxiety, but because my eyes are starting to there are some moments where I think I might end up having not as much anxiety as I used to. But when that happens, I still end up staying up for like a whole dang night, man. It's annoying, it's annoying where you don't know what you have. You're not aware of how much anxiety you have, of course. But like then you like, I don't know, do I have anxiety? I don't know. Door, door, door. Is it the one up here? No. Oh, it's the one over here. If I remember correctly, there's gonna be a cutscene here with a few characters that look like young kids. But I don't really know the full story about those kids. See, these kids. They might be Digimon disguised as human. I don't really know. And I got a new headset
Those three are known as
slash microphone,
hosts.
of course.
They exist in a
I
dimension
got a
outside
gaming
the
microphone.
world, one we normally can't perceive. They were made by the higher being.
My
who
dad
created
tried
the
to
world.
throw away good
Their child
cookies, and I
forms
was
are
like,
only
why are
so
you
they
throwing
can
away
interact
good
with us.
cookies if they're still
This higher
good?
being seeks balance in the world. The three hosts.
I don't know.
its
Maybe
will,
I should just
managing
let
the
him
order
throw
of
it out
things.
tomorrow. It don't
It's
matter.
rare to see
Maybe
them
my
together.
sister did give him
The
orders
fact we're
to
seeing
throw
them
it
more
out.
often suggests we may be facing a crisis.
I don't know.
They've been
focus on everything. But whenever I get up, I gotta take care of my. I gotta delay this appointment for the meantime because they're gonna send me a notification through phone or how. But I'm gonna try to call them on my phone because I know this is probably gonna sound messed up and fucked up or whatever. Um, you guys will probably be like, "Ew, you didn't do that. Why didn't you do that?" Well, since the whole issue with me focusing on my dad, I focus on my mom, and some people may think this is no excuse, but I go through a lot of anxiety. Um, I don't know if I would call it fatigue because I might not be aware of it. I might have fatigue, but I'm not too aware of it. Even when I have sometimes hard times breathing, my oxygen my oxygen feels heavy, but I'm not aware either it is fatigue or not. I'm not aware of it. Um, and so I haven't brushed my teeth in a while since like early 2025. I was brushing my teeth a few times, but then after hell breaks loose, like when life doesn't go the way you think you want it to go. It's like they say life ain't like things aren't gonna always go things are not gonna go your way all the time. It's like hard because uh, you have so that go on, just crazy mess. The first get is probably this one. This one is agent rank anomaly points cost. Daring perfection. Boost the attack and intelligence of daring Digimon by 25%. And plus, it's gonna get my. Oh crap. Yeah. I have to.
Great.
And then PS5 up. Process. I have to take other things. Whenever I end a stream, I some anime, relax, take time, take it easy. And you know what? Maybe I'll throw out the cookies like my dad wanted to do. I might as well just do what he wanted to get done. I'm pretty sure a lot of the viewers that are probably watching like every I'm pretty sure you know, type of worries or like what I go through that know how to handle the heat. Me, I try. I do my very, very best to stay positive. But like my dad is basically at a point where he's forced to spend a lot more TikTok. My dad is at that point already because him and my mom have Medicare, and now my dad is forced to spend a lot of Medicare. Usually, the insurance, the Social Security would handle half of
I'm
his health, his Medicare, but now,
Is
in a
that you?
way, I believe my Medicaid is at
Yeah,
risk.
I'm back. So,
It's like separate from, but like there, my Medicaid will start to deplete. Meaning my dad's bank and insurance with my insurance connected to Social Security, that my Medicaid for these or disorders. Um, so, I may, if I start thinking about resorting to taking out my anger, me, me, check,
who are...
have
Wait,
outside of this house. I
you're...
can't go to any programs,
We're with
guys. I
DSEC. We've
cannot
received
go to any
citizen reports of a
programs.
Digimon outside of the district.
Inori,
Out with programs.
Digimon presence confirmed. Come with us. You'll be detained in the
I
Digimon
say
district.
that saying I don't know how to handle being in a program because
Get in there.
when I make friends in like real in this neighborhood or when I
What's
used to
wrong
go
with
to
those
school,
guys? So, I
I'm
wonder
just
what's
so
going to
used
happen to
to,
us.
whenever I make a friend, I get a soft, hey, bro. And I remember when I used to go to a program called
it's been a
Anabic,
while, hasn't it?
and let me just tell you
Who
guys
are you?
now, I do not
Fair
recommend
question.
Anabic
Not like you'd recognize me just
because
this
if
way.
they try to say, "Oh, we're willing to support your
I used to be a
bills
public
to
safety
help
officer.
you by
You
doing
don't
a
remember?
service,"
We've spoken several times in the
if they
past.
say that,
Oh, that's right.
best to not
I'm
agree,
glad you remember.
okay?
Allow me to introduce myself
Plus,
again. I'm
I
Asuna
used to go to
Shiraki.
Anabic, which was
Wait,
a program
used to
for
be?
people
You aren't with
like
public
me.
safety anymore? I can't
And
accept the current
I
system that
don't
allows
think
innocent Digimon to be harmed.
be good for me
Recently, all rogue Digimon that are
because
apprehended are documented as having been sent to the district.
when I make
But my investigations have shown that certain Digimon are being sent to this underground base instead.
my
I don't have any
friendliness
proof, but my gut tells me they're being used as test subjects. Test subjects?
They were okay. In
There's someone
school,
who'd
it's
like to meet you.
okay,
Truth be told, I'm here at this person's request. I'll help
but
you
in
escape, but you'll need
programs,
to do as I say from this point on.
like if I make a friend, if I become someone's friend, I'm not used to not being my friendliness.
Look over there.
Person who,
It's
person in the
horrible.
back showing that I care. You know,
Someone's coming. This way.
it's all no physical
Very good. The nature of these Digimon life forms will be laid
teenager
bare to us in no time at all.
I don't know,
can barely notice Dr.
to
Simmons'
be
absence.
hospitalized quite a few times.
Unlike that
The
guy
last
who quit
time I
and
was
ran away.
hospitalized
When I
was
have a
for no
job
reason,
to do, I do it.
you know.
Escaping this place is our top priority now. Come on.
And I wouldn't say every black person, every black American is a bad person. No. Black American principal who is a female, and this was through a pub. And my dad tried that's not the type of school for me. Decided to tell my dad, but I want to go to school, a normal school, right? But if you have disabilities and you're not aware of all your disabilities, don't do it. Don't take to don't do it. Just don't.
There. There.
There was
This underground passage
when
doesn't
my
have any
dad used
surveillance cameras yet and is off the sentry routes. It
me
should
the
be
heads
safe.
up, and I was like, "Why? I want to
and-
go to a school with normal kids." Like I thought
Hey, long
in
time
my
no
head
speak.
when I talked to my dad,
It's Simmons.
I want to be in a
It's good to
school with
hear you're
normal
all
kids
okay.
like me who can talk.
Things have been pretty hectic on my end.
And
I was forced
this
to
is
transfer from the
me
public
not
safety
being
office
aware,
to TSAT, where I was then ordered.
like, I believe it's and I remember correctly, posture sway. So regrets where I could have, done better since I was a very, very young child. Of course, some could be wrong. I could have more regrets than I think, Um, but I try not to think about those too much. I try to make sure. Oh, hold on. So I try to not have too many regrets because where how many blessings compared to other people. And I think to myself, because I'm watching in like Africa and India, I remember where they said what happened on India. A lot of people that usually
It's been 8
them
years. That's quite a long time. I assume you got the
or
details
AIDS
from
or
Asura?
whatever.
Public safety changed after Captain Kuremi retired due to
The
injury. Seeing how low they've stooped makes me sick. I wanted to find a way
stage
to
of
coexist with
HIV.
Digimon.
It's the final
And as I got to know
stage
them,
of HIV.
I learned of all, but then you suddenly disappeared.
He's
Many of the Digimon were
with me,
worried
man.
about what became of you, you know? So tell me, what have you been doing for the past
HIV
8
and our
years?
age. Gonna think
I see. You're telling me
stupid.
you traveled through time? It sounds like something out of Agent Alpha.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There was a whole thing about the mystery of
Opinion,
time
though,
travel in the second half of the
in a
series.
political way,
But wait a
because
sec.
away vaccinations, in charge of
Of course. It's the
medication,
single
healthcare, and
greatest
all that.
piece of fiction ever. All those
Because
gadgets and
already
show were
Trump care
works
is
of pure
already
art.
in
It
there.
was so popular in my home
So
country,
my
they did
dad,
a
he has
live-action
to
remake.
pay a lot more.
Actually, I'll let you in on a little secret. That suit
Um,
Asuna is wearing is based on the outfit of a new character they introduced for the remake.
Don't stare at me like
not
that.
able
It's embarrassing.
to. I don't
I used to
know
watch
if you
Agent
don't
Alpha all
pay
the
for
time, but I
Medicare
don't remember there being
if
any
you're a
character who
parent.
looked like that.
Well, the live-action
That's what
remake
my
wasn't
phone
very
is
well
there for. I
received,
could be
even though I love
looking
it
it
to
up right
bits.
now.
But this couldn't be more perfect. The
Sure,
two of
so
you
I'm
look
gonna
like
look
you're
it up
straight
right
out
now.
of a scene from the
This
original.
way, not only
That's
I
true.
will have the
Your
knowledge
outfit does
of
look a
what's
lot like the
going
main
on and
characters, Agent.
stuff like that,
Agent Alpha was a
because
hero.
there are some people
Sadly,
who are
with the way my
probably
old
starting to
colleagues
get
have been
aware
acting, they can
that
be called the
because
exact
some
opposite.
of these
Apologies for the tangent,
Republicans, these
but allow me
wealthy
to give you my
people,
interpretation of
they
what
had
happened to you over
Medicare
the past
through
8
Obamacare,
years. I believe that the
um,
future actually splits into
and
different paths.
a lot of them
Alternatively, you could
Republicans
say there are multiple
that
worlds.
lost
Take your
their
traveling through time, for
the,
example.
the the Republicans
That
that are
act alone may
forced to
have
spend
created a
so
new
much money
split, a new path for the
on
world.
Medicare now,
While we
because
may
there
be in
are
a different
quite
world,
a
the
few
trajectory of
Republicans
both
that
worlds
rely on
remains largely
Medicare.
the same. As proof,
Um,
you said a war between Digimon brought
so
about
a
global
majority of them
collapse, right?
don't like
Well,
what Trump is doing
that's
with
happening right
Medicare.
now as we speak. Ask the Digimon for more details. The
Hold
village
on.
chief wanted to meet with you anyway.
I'm gonna search. Okay. If a parent who has Medicare has a child with Medicaid, if the parent loses the Medicare, is there a chance that the son or daughter will lose Medicaid also? Oh, shoot. Yeah. Oh, boy. But, like, Trump didn't remove Medicare or Medicaid, did he? Let me check. Is Trump, did he remove Medicare and Medicaid? Let's find out. Medicaid is undergoing the most substantial changes under One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Uh, does your family have to pay for Medicaid now compared to before? No. Generally, immediate family members are not required to pay for res- for recipients Medicaid coverage now, and this has not significantly changed compared to before. Medicaid is an entitled program for liable low-income individuals, and its costs are covered by federal and state government. If my dad and my mom lost their Medicare and they're forced to pay more on If my parents are forced out of Medicare service, can I see every damn time, man? I'm so slow. If the parents already lost Medicare, can the son be forced to be paid for with his Medicaid? Uh, if a parent lost their Medicare, how does it affect Medicaid? Let's see. But I didn't say loss. I said, how does it affect their Medicaid? How does the loss of Medicare for the parents of one son, how can it affect the Medicaid for the son? The parents' loss of Medicare will not directly affect their son's Medicaid liability because Medicare is an entitled program not based on financial needs. However, the reasons for losing Medicare changes in income or assets that lead to a loss of Medicare savings. Okay. So, is there a chance that if a father of the son has his, if the wife of a father has dementia and Alzheimer's, and the father has Medicare and also signed his wife for Medicare, how can it affect them to a point where mother and the father have Medicare? If the Medicare for the mother is getting expensive, can it make it where the mother has to be forced to get home? So Medicare doesn't even pay for long-term nursing homes care, nurse home, nursing home care. But if costs become unmanageable and the family seeks Medicaid, which does cover long-term care. Holy cow, hold on. Son's parent. Wait a minute. Can a child's parent receive Medicaid instead of Medicare, even if they don't have disabilities, just problems with health? Oh, wow. I wonder, is my dad aware of this? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute my voice, or probably I'll pause my whole stream. So I'll be Oh, I'm back, guys. Sorry for the wait. Um, yeah, oof. I'm gonna try and get to Agent Rank 7 because I believe I only have a bit more until I get there. See, I need like 100 more, and I do got 40 points, which I can't really use anything on this one yet. So I could go for 30 anomaly points on this. Or basically this would probably be another good option to go for because this is basically an agent skill, I think. Boost the SPI of adoring, devoted, tolerant, and overprotective Digimon. Let's see. This one boosts attack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and go for this one here, and then try to go for this one here. But I would have to go for this one. But first, first I'll have to go. If I get 100 points, if I'm not able to get this, I'll have to go for this one. And I'll probably go on a different approach, get this one and this one. And that way I can unlock Mega Digi-Evolve forms. I could put points into this one right and have this thing right here. You go for this one, which you use basically 15 points, and then I could get another one based off 15 points. Or I can go, let's see, 15 and 15 is 30. So I can only get like two different ones from here. And if I had the chance, if I had the chance, I would probably go for SP. That would be 15 points there. And then probably go for this one. Or I would just finish Bonds of Valor. Because it don't really matter. You can usually increase the Digimon stats regardless to maximize. They tell you there's no maximum level. Even if you try to search if there's a max level for Digimon. Over here. So they don't really say there's a max level per se. But there is actually a max level cap because maybe if you get to the new content, maybe you get to no level. Or maybe when they say that there's no level cap, meaning it's because you unlock a Mega Plus Plus evolution. I don't know, I could be wrong though. Box. Get it. Lifeguard. I'm thinking about taking a little chocolate milk real quick. As soon as I get to the destination over here, if I get into a cutscene, let's see. Yeah, this will basically. I'll make myself yes. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get a little small amount of chocolate milk.
It has been some time.
And then
I'm glad to see you all
afterwards,
safe.
whenever I get the Mega Digi Evolutions, I mean, you guys can feel free to watch
We
this if you
lost our war with the
feel like it.
with no other avenue of escape
But
open.
I'll be
My
making
comrades and I
one
fled here.
whole
We are in an awful
part,
state,
like I'll be
with
making
no
parts
means of
and
contacting
parts
those who remain in
because
India,
I'll be turning
even to
this
let
into
them
an
know we
actual
are
let's
safe.
play.
Oh, wow.
It's alright,
But
guys.
isn't
I'll be
it
right back. Give
hard
me
for you
2
to
minutes.
live here?
Indeed it is. Many humans here look upon us as the enemy, and it is true that we have caused considerable damage.
But how did it get this way?
Truth be told, human reasoning eludes me. Naturally, I am aware that there are others like yourselves who are capable of coexisting with Digimon. However, it would appear the greater part of humanity is loath to do so.
But nothing good ever comes of conflict. We always lose more than we gain.
You may be right. Yet the issue of fact is that we find ourselves besieged by two threats. If we fail to face either of them, we will have no future. Thus, we must risk our very existence to combat this crisis.
Sounds like you're in a do-or-die situation. While the history and circumstances seem to differ between my world and the one there, there's likely one single fact that remains the same. The Shinjuku Inferno is sparked by an intense conflict, and you're right in the middle of it. You have to put a stop to this war. Do everything in your power to bring all three sides to a ceasefire. I'll come right out and say it. This is the only way to prevent the end of the world.
Yes? What is it?
I know people are thinking, isn't that too much chocolate milk? I don't want to have to rely on Pepsi completely. Uh, I don't want to abuse this. See, the chocolate milk that the chocolate milk that I'm drinking is actually kind of healthy for you. Usually, chocolate milk, usually in general, if they have natural sugars and all natural cocoa, or should I say cacao, um, when you have an all natural cacao milkshake, cow, huh? Cow, moo. Then if it's all natural, that means it's okay and it can somewhat help you. Depending if you're going through like negative stress. I mean, you could basically use this alongside a pill that I usually take in Ingrezza to like help with posture sways or tics. If you have disabilities and stuff and you get really bad triggers, I know that there's probably quite a few people that probably started taking Ingrezza, probably having the same situation as me sometimes. So,
Isn't there some way forward that doesn't involve war?
I think now I'm gonna just try and skip. 10 anomaly points, that's not enough. I gotta continue progressing. But I'm not near the final part of the main story yet. And even if I am, I'll probably skip it regardless. See, this is the type of Digimon I'm trying to get alongside the DNA Digivolution. Hold on. So if I go here and I go to Digiforms, see, I got a few Digimon that I could Digivolve and de-Digivolve just to increase their potential, right? Or, better yet, save those Digimon, keep them in the box, because if you decide to change up your team, which I gotta get rid of these guys here. Or better yet, no. Actually, I got a better idea for this one. See, because this one right over here, this one's ultimate, I'll de-Digivolve this guy to, let's see, because later I will be able to get something like this, which is Mega Forms. Even though I don't got enough stats, I would have to increase this guy's level cap by de-Digivolving and Digivolving to get him at his Mega Form. But the one I'm actually curious about the most, so if I go back to this guy's form right here, Champion, because the one I was in was Ultimate form, of course. And I'm mostly just doing this for like data needs. So you see now, whoa, what is this guy? This one's like completely no data for. I don't like this one. This one looks terrible. See, I have Terriermon. So what I would actually go for is Terriermon to see and check and make sure what evolutions he has that I would like to add to the team other than Rapidmon. Mhm. So, okay, I already got this guy. I think I'm probably better off getting this guy. For this one, you require the Digi Egg of Destiny is in your possession, which I do not have yet. And I don't think I remember how to get Digi Eggs. Um, so whenever I get the chance, I'll try to figure out. Um, yeah, there's pests everywhere around here. That's why I'm forced to either rush and drink this because there's some little tiny flies. Sometimes there's little tiny another type of pest. Not bloodsuckers, by the way. Just really annoying pests. Okay. I don't have no bed bugs, which thank goodness. I could go for Multimon and try to get um, Dark Agumon again. Black Agumon, I guess, is how you put it. So now, if I'm correct here, I go to this guy here. Mhm. And now when you de-digivolve him, he basically goes to just Multimon, huh? Hmm. Is it usually this one that goes into... Is it this one that go? No, it ain't. It ain't this one. Um, see, I know there's. See, this one I want to keep. That's why I have it locked. I have Angelamon locked. So the one I'm gonna use to start off the DNA Digivolve is her to this, like right here, because the one I have is the right personality. And let me tell you guys right now, it took me a while to get the right personality for her, which is tolerant to create that other one alongside Lady Delmon. So I have Black Garurumon, but I think this one may. Let's see. Hmm, what would be the good order to get Black Agumon? Because I already had Black Gabumon, so I need Black Agumon. But I do not remember which one goes to what. So let's see. Um, yeah, I might have to get. I might have to wait a while. I don't know if. See, Multimon becomes this guy, but should I check? Let's see. Digivolve. This one's not the best option. And I don't think this one. I'm hoping. Nah. Maybe it's best if I just keep it the way it is for now until I get to that. Well, I could go in the Digimon sewers, right? Yeah. because I am basically. No, I'm not actually. You're stupid. So I'll probably have to wait until I get to the very beginning again. Because whenever I get to the very beginning again,
What is it?
I'm basically gonna have to like level up my Mega Digievolution, including my DNA Digievolution, by just, going to XP chip farm and stuff. The courage points. That's what I have to start farming later on. Because I'm also gonna have to start working on a sub team, which I should be doing now, but I haven't been doing yet. Um, so let's see here. Nah, I ain't gonna worry. Not yet, until after. And then once I make the Let's Play, I'll worry about that. All I'm trying to do right now is I almost lost focus of track of what I was supposed to be doing in this stream. I know there's probably nobody responding, but there's some people probably watching my stream. Boy. Like, it's crazy because I'm 34 years old. Usually, parents would usually have kids before. I don't know. I don't think it would have made a difference for my mom, to be honest. Um, my dad, he's not that critical
Looks pretty
situation,
much the same as the rest
but
of
like
town.
he does
Think any of these
have
Titans
some
would hear
health
us out?
issues,
Let's
and
try and do what we can.
I told my dad because I found out something about
Just talking to
if
one almost
the
turned into a
sun.
fight.
What do
This
we
is
do?
what I'm gonna try to search.
Hello there.
If
Nice to
the
meet you.
if
You
the
appear to be new
child
faces around these
of
parts.
the two
Where are you
parents
from?
has Medicaid
Oh,
alongside
come now.
the
No need
parents
to be so surprised.
being like,
I'm Monomon. And
if
since I'm
the
drinking
child
all by
has
my lonesome
disabilities and
today,
has
I was
Medicaid,
looking for someone to
can the
talk to.
parents also use Medicaid
We're...
as their healthcare insurance? Because my mom and dad has healthcare
I
insurance,
see.
and apparently
So you're
some
looking
nursing
to
homes can
negotiate,
take
and you're in search
Medicaid
of a certain Digimon,
service.
are you?
Meaning, for my dad, it would make it a little more easier because, see, it'll work in a similar way to where they had Medicare, but if they switch to Medicaid, they're just paying less because they are basically they are, how do you say that word? They have the rights, or should I say, they are basically able. The parents are basically able to receive some benefits for a low price. Um, and sometimes that Medicaid that will be for them, like I have Medicaid, of course. Um, but for them, their health care through Medicaid, like what I have, for me, it's free. For them, they have to pay a little bit of money. So apparently, if you guys haven't noticed, I have been updating with
Well,
this
you can
situation for a
hardly
while
expect me to have answers right
that
off the
my
top of my
mom has
head.
dementia and Alzheimer's.
But I
But
suppose
I
I can offer
wanted to
you a
look
bit of
up
help.
things on the internet.
Really?
Some people be
You
like,
see,
don't believe
not all
everything you see
Titans
on
are
the
fond of
internet.
this prickly atmosphere
Okay,
we have going on right now.
first of all,
Some of them simply
if
want
you
to
are a
enjoy
Trump
their lives.
supporter,
Like, well,
you're
me, for
saying don't believe
example.